I welcome you all for this video. Here we are going to discuss an assembly language program in 8085 for the purpose of sorting of an array. We are going to sort the given array in ascending order. This is a trivial task for either processor or a controller because we need to pick the array from the given memory locations and we need to compare all of them and we need to we need to sort out the given array in either ascending or descending order, and again we need to store all the things in the same memory locations. For this task, the processor, the controller may follow one specific flow of execution. In this particular task, it will compare as a pair. It will take two numbers from the given array and it will compare. Either it will be swapped or it will be kept at the same. It depends upon that sorting method. If you are asking for ascending order, means it will be decided inside the processor itself based on that value of based on the results of the comparison. It will do swapping or it will not swapping. Let's see the problem here. See 45, 35, 25, 10. Let's consider four values are available in this given array. What we have to do is we need to sort the given array in ascending order. In order to do this ascending order operation, we need to do 3 iterations and 3 comparisons per 1 iterations. In general, we can say that for n number of array, we need to complete n minus 1 iterations and n minus 1 comparisons per 1 iterations. Let's sort the given array. So this is the given array 45, 35, 25 and 10. So let's compare first two terms 45 and 35. So these are all not in ascending order format. So do swapping. Then the result will be 35, 45, 25, 10. Swapping operation was done between the parameters, between the values 45 and 35, because we are in the need of ascending order. So I have swapped these two terms. The result will be 35, 45, 25 and 10. Now compare these two terms, second and third terms, right? 45 and 35. This is also not in ascending order format. So do swapping. So 35, 25, 45 and 10. So compare third and fourth parameters 45 and 10. Do swapping. The result will be 35, 25, 10 and 45. So here so far we have completed 3 comparisons. This is called first iteration. So as a result we are getting 35, 25, 10 and 45. We need to take this result and we need to proceed our second iteration. As I told, the second iteration also will have 3 comparisons. So do comparison as whatever we did in our iteration 1. So compare first two terms 35 and 25, right? So do the swapping process and 25, 35, 10 and 45 will be the result. Now compare the second and third term, do swapping, and third and fourth term. I think we need not to swap these two terms. I think 35 and 45 both are in ascending order itself. So the result of this particular 3 comparisons or otherwise this second iteration will be 25, 10, 35 and 45. This is what our second iteration. So the result of this second iteration is taken as an input for the third iteration. We are going to do 3 more comparisons in this iteration. As a result, we will get the sorted array. Ascending order we will get as a result. Let's compare the first two terms 25 and 10. So do swapping 10, 25, 35, 45. We know that at this step itself we got the result, but the computer or otherwise the controller will do continuous searching. Okay, so now the second and third term will be compared, no need to swap. Then third and fourth term will be compared, no need to swap. So this, after completing this particular number of iterations and the number of comparisons, the result will be announced by the controller or a processor. So we have completed 3 iterations and 3 comparisons per iterations. This is the answer, such as 10, 25, 30, 45. This is the sorted array. This is the given number, given array, and this is the output, the sorted output, ascending order output. This is the procedure we need to implement in writing the ALP. This is the correct procedure for sorting an array with the help of processor or a controller. Let's write an assembly language program. Just assume that in 8200 we have stored 04, right? So what we have to do is, we are in the need of n minus 1 value, is it not? As I told earlier, see, for doing sorting operation of 4 number of array, okay, we need to complete 3 iteration and 3 comparisons per iteration. So 3, we need that integer value 3. That means n number of array means we need to complete n minus 1 iteration or n minus 1 comparisons per iteration, right? So what you have to do is, we need to store the size of that array in particular location. So 8085 need that value, okay? So size of an array should be stored at one particular location, followed by the values of that array. Okay, so here you can see that 8200 is having the size of that particular array. Okay, so 04, here it is the size of the array. Okay, so these are all the 4 parameters of an array. 4 values, 45, 35, 25 and 10. We need to sort these 4 numbered, and the sorted result should be stored on the same memory location. Okay, this is what we are going to implement now. So this is the given statement, and the program is shown here. This is the ascending order program, assembly language program for ascending for sorting the numbers given array in ascending order. So for this application, we need to start from 8200. The data address is fixed as 8200. So we know that 8200 is having the size of that particular array, right? So what you have to do is, we are in the need of n minus 1, right? So we are in the need of n minus 1 iterations and n minus 1 comparisons per 1 iterations, right? So we need the value of this n minus 1. N is nothing but, for our case, 4. So n minus 1 will be 3, right? So let me execute each and every instruction. We can able to understand the exact logical sequence followed by this program. First thing, LXI H8200. Okay, so in this particular program, okay, I am just using some different color over here, right? Okay, yeah, for this execution, what will be happen? LXI H8200, which means HL register will be loaded with the value 8200, right? Then next, move C comma M. M is nothing but the memory pointer. The memory pointer, it is a memory location that is pointed by the HL register itself, right? Next, decrement C. What you are going to do is, during this program, this line, during this instruction execution, the content of the HL register pair addressed, the content of the memory location which is addressed by HL register pair, this is simply represented as capital M, right? So the content of 8200, which is 4, which is loaded in this particular location called C, I mean C register, right? So this is the output of this particular instruction. So now DCRC. So DCRC means decrement what? Decrement this particular value of C register. Okay. So what we are going to do is the content of the C register will be decremented by one time. Okay. So the content of the C register will be decremented for one time. So the result will be 0, 3. Right. We got this value. Okay. Now, so decrement C is completed. Now move B comma C. So the content of the C register will be moved on to B register 3, right? So this is also done now. Okay. Then next LXI H comma 8201. So now the HL register pair is loaded with the value 8201. So this is the execution output for this particular instruction. So far what we have done, C is loaded with 03, B register is loaded with 03. So 3 and 3, okay, 3 and 3, these are all the number of iterations and number of comparisons per iterations value. Okay, we need to give at the top of that program itself. Okay, we given. Now we are loading the HL register pair by the value 8201 because this is the starting address of that value of our array, right? So we are loading the value now, right? Move A comma M. So the M is also 8201, right? So memory pointer is nothing but the content of this particular HL register pair. So M is also 8201. Now I am moving the content of 8201 into A register. So the content of 8201 is 45, right? So the first parameter, first value is now entering into the A register. Now I am incrementing this H register pair. So what is H register pair? 8201 it is. Okay. Now it will be upgraded as 8202. What we are doing? We have taken this first value. Next we are going to take this value, right? So now I am going to compare, right? Compare M. I mean compare content of M with A register. A register is having the value as 45. So within the bracket I am mentioning M, which means the content of that memory location mentioned by the HL register pair or a memory pointer. So 8202 is having the value as 35. So I am storing the value, it is indicated as 35. So we are comparing 45 available in accumulator, 35 that is indicated by the memory pointer. Now one thing you have to keep in your mind, while comparison, if A is having minimum value, okay, A is low, then what we will get is, right, carry flag will be set. Okay, so during A is less means carry flag will be set. If suppose A is low, A is high, else A is high means what we will get is CY will be reset. This is a simple technique. Okay, with the help of this logic only we are going to decide whether the swapping operation has to be done or not. Okay, so this is the very simple operation. So let's do comparison. Yeah, after comparing this value, surely carry will be 0, right? Because in this comparison A is having some high value, right? So carry will be 0. So here jump on carry loop 1, right? If suppose carry is generated means go to loop 1, or otherwise continue the execution like this, move dm m comma a, likewise you can continue the execution. This is what this particular instruction explained to us. Okay, so now I am taking I'm telling that there is no jumping operation over there. Yeah, because the carry is not set, right? So there is no jumping operation will be executed. So the next instruction, very next instruction will be executed. What you are going to do? 45 and 35, right? It is in reasoning order, right? So we done with the logical sequence techniques, we we did swapping, right? So 35 and 45, its locations, based on its location, it's going to be swapped now. Okay, so for that I am taking this m value into, I'm just bringing the m value in some other register called D register. Okay, and now move m comma a. So the content of the memory addressed by the memory pointer is now moved on to, sorry, the move m comma a means the content of a register will be moved on to m, which means 45. So now m is nothing but 8202. So you can say that bracket of m means that address location indicated by the memory pointer where we are moving the value of 45, right? See, this 45 is now moved to this portion. So what we have to do is 35 should be moved on to this location. So how to move the content of, this content into this location? Yes, of course, we need to decrement the HL register pair. By the way, we will get decrement in memory pointer also. Now you can move on the memory location. The content of the D register can be moved on to this particular memory location. 35 can be now moved into this memory pointer. 8201 itself we have completely transferred the value of D register. Now again we need to increase the HL register, because we need to keep going in forward direction, right? So again we need to increment this HL register pair. So by the way, the memory pointer address will be 8202. So this is what we are called as swapping operation. Okay, so you can fix it in your mind, such as if the accumulator content is bigger, do swapping. Okay, so this is what these 1 2 3 4 5 instructions are doing swapping operation. Okay, so if accumulator value is high, do swapping operation, or otherwise don't do the swapping operation, right? Just jump out this swapping operation. This is what we represented in our program. Okay, now next instruction, decrement B will be executed, right? Decrement B, yeah, B is having the comparison number. Okay, so we completed one comparison in first iteration, right? So we are reducing the content of B register by 1. If it is not equal to 0 means go to loop 2. Yes, it is not equal to 0. Of course it is not equal to 0, right? So go to that particular location called loop 2. Okay, loop 2, yeah, I'm having loop 2 here. Again I need to take the content of M memory pointer 35 and increment operation, everything that will be executed again and again. Okay, so this is the procedure for doing comparison inside that one iteration. Okay, so likewise the whole, this is I will represent with a different color, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the number of iterations, okay, number of instructions where we are doing comparison operations. Okay, so this is comparison, right? So repeatedly it will be executed for 3 times, right? So this particular loop, right, loop 2, say loop 2 is fixed, placed inside one big loop called loop 3, where decrement C is happened. Okay, 3 times. That will be an I will use some other color, right? Yeah, so particular instructions from move B comma C to, yeah, this particular instructions are a set of instructions for completing iterations. There will be 3 iterations, right? I told you, right? During sorting of an array problem, execution of sorting of an array problem, we need to complete 3 iterations and 3 comparisons per 1 iterations. So while starting the program, there will be 3 comparisons will be happen for 1 iteration. After completing the 3 comparisons, again the B register will be loaded by the same value 3. So we will start the second iteration, and by the way, inside the second iteration the 3 comparisons will be happen, and after completing the comparisons in second iteration, again the B register will be loaded as 03. So this is the indication of starting of third iteration. During this iteration there will be 3 comparisons. So as a result, what we will get is, we will get sorted output. I mean, we will get, we will take the eraser now. Yeah, as a result, what we will get is, we will get the output, I mean, this, right? Yeah, we will get the sorted output on the same memory location. I mean, here 10 will be there, 25, 35 and 45. Okay, so this is the output or a result, okay, for this kind of program. The main thing we need to remember is, we need to create a logic, okay, when the swapping has to be done, when the swapping has no need to do the swapping operation. Likewise, we have to design one logic. In this program itself, we are using one particular logic called, based on accumulator, we are doing one particular comparison operation. Like, if suppose the accumulator value is low, then no need to swap the 2 parameters. If the accumulator value is high, do swapping. Okay, this is done because of this instruction. I mean, this is done by means of this particular instruction called comparium and JC loop 1. Okay, this is the deciding instructions whether swapping is to be done or not. Okay, swapping is needed or not. This is decided by, this particular execution is decided by these 2 instructions. Okay, by the way, we can write descending order program also. So for that, what you have to do is, we need to simply replace the instruction called jump on carry loop 1, right? We used jump on carry instructions, right? What we have to do is this, right? What we have to do is, we need to use jump on no carry. Okay, instead of using this particular instruction, if we are using jump on no carry, this is label value. Okay, so if you are using jump on no carry instruction, this will be a descending order program, right? So this is simple. So far we have discussed the simple execution of an assembly language program, that sorting an array, sorting the given array in ascending order format. Thank you for watching this video.